Yeah, g'day, Bush Camping Tools here. Well, as you can see, we're out in the wilds again, and I've got something new from Extrema RatioT with me today. There it is there. This is the T4000C. The C stands for compact, obviously, and this is their version in satin finish. Let's have a closer look at it. Yeah, okay, so the T4000C is not a new model from Extrema RatioT, but the satin version is. And if you watch one of my very earlier video reviews on this knife, I've got the blackened version, which I absolutely love. But maybe some of you don't like the black version because, you know, there's some stuff out on the social media. I don't know whether it's true or not, but, you know, they say a lot of knife coatings, certain knife coatings are no good for food preparation. Well, whether or not that's true or not, it doesn't really matter, because now you can have this knife. If you didn't like it before in black, it's in this beautiful satin finish. We've got a 1/4 inch spine on there for those who are new to this model knife. It's a very thick spine. It's literally, you know, indestructible. If you had to shove this thing up to the hilt here and stand on it in a crack, you know, you could easily do that. That's not going to bust. The actual spine cutting blade thickness is 4mm, and as I've pointed out in many videos, 5 to 4mm is really good for food preparation around the campsite. You've got a fuller on both sides, or a blood groove if you like. It's a traditional, almost Japanese-esque Tanto style blade, and as I said, you know, it's completely food safe, very easy to keep clean, and at 58 Rockwell, the satin finish will aid in the corrosion resistance of N690 cobalt stainless steel. Okay, I want to talk about the scabbard now of the T4000C. So it's a full Molle compatible scabbard. As you can see, I've got it on a tactical belt there, but you've got a Molle strap in there, you can see that there. And here we have like a high density foam insert in here, a bit like a last construction, except it's all nylon this. And you've got some Molle straps here as well too, and there's a hard plastic insert there. So when you put the blade in, the blade is very sharp. If you put it in at an angle, you see it just goes off that. You're not going to cut the scabbard. And you can reverse this. This is Velcro. This can be turned around the other way if you're a lefty and you want to, you know, close it or open it with the other hand. You've got press studs on here like that, and yeah, it's a simple thing that works really well, just like this. Alright, so yeah, like many Extrema models, you've got a persuader type butt end here, and you can put a cord in there. The thing I like about these handles and this arrangement here is, if you happen to lose this bolt in the field, it's a pretty thick bolt in here, you can simply tie cord in here and the handle cannot come off. The handle will not be able to come off. It won't be the best situation, but the handle won't come off, which is a really cool thing. So the T4000C feels quite weighty in the hand, so you know you've got a hold of this knife. It gives the air of sturdiness, that's for sure. And as I said, you know, it's a 1/4 inch spine here, or 6mm, tapering down to 4mm, which is great for cutting jobs. And in the first video that I made of this, you know, I did some light batoning, and you can certainly strike this here with, not with impudence, but, you know, without worry that you're going to break the knife blade if you had to. Thing too is with this, it's a good grip. You know, my hands are about a size 8, 8.5, and you've got a good grip on here like that. It's bigger hands, say 9, 10 hands, maybe a bit bigger, but you see I've got a bit of space to go on here still. And in the reverse grip, like this safety grip, you can really, you know, put a lot of power into dragging, you know, sticks against this for carving. I know it's an old tyre, but there's no problems with piercing an old truck tyre, that's for sure. Deadly sharp. Let's move on. Take these branches off. not bad for a little knife, that's for sure. Easy enough to carve with. I mean, I know this is green wood. Yeah, okay, so I want to do the summary now on this Extrema RatioT4000C. It's a great little knife. I've had it out with me fishing over the last few days, and I'm not surprised really, because I've had this knife in the black version for some years now, and it's a really solid performer. And this satin version is really cool because, as I said earlier on, it's completely food safe. It looks the part. It just looks great. And it performs very well at food preparation. This is an old trick, this shoving the stuff inside your shirt, because it can't come out as long as I don't undo the waist belt on here. And I certainly don't want to drop the knife. Okay, so I'm on a river on a big log, obviously. You can see the water here, down there. I don't want to drop the knife in here now, otherwise I'm going to have to go in for a swim to get it back. Don't want to do that. Normally I'd have a bit of a lanyard on here, but you know, doesn't matter. As long as you're not going to lose your knife working over water. A bit of carving, that kind of stuff. Penetration, you can see I easily went through this old truck tire. Okay, it was an old tire, but it easily penetrated it. And the handle's really comfortable if you've got wet hands or whatever, and it feels very robust. You know, for a small knife it's got a robust feel, but the 4mm spine, it's easy for cutting and preparing food with. So there you go, T4000C from Extrema Ratio in the satin finish. Maybe it's right for you. Bush Camping Tools here, thanks for watching.